Hey boys, it's me back with another video. Today I'm doing a replay analysis on LGD.Ame, where he's playing Spectre. I was just doing this and was actually kind of interested in some of the choices he made, so I thought I would make a video. The whole thing's 10 pick Spectre, just a pop, pretty high rank pop. Starts off with two branches and 6 tangos to buy magic wand, because he's against the Pugna Shadow Demon offlane. So I'm gonna skip the pause. I'm just gonna be getting behind his item choices and some things I agree with and some things I disagree with and some things I learned,
30 seconds to battle.
So, 2 enemy heroes, he goes for the enemy rune to get 2 runes. He immediately goes down for the stick, since there's gonna be a lot of spamming spells in this lane. Same as Shadow Demon, he saw he got poison, so he just gets stick.
First blood. What is this? I came here to be tested.
Slightly bugs creeps, free lane for the first. Oh, you see, both Shadow Demon and Pugna, he realizes that he has no support nearby. Rubik is coming here, but he only has W, so without Scarif mates, they can't do too much. But the lane is pretty pushed, so he can just sit back. That's what he's doing. That's also something I learned here. It's like I would probably been a bit more aggressive, but he's just staying on the defensive, sitting back, not wasting tangos, maybe getting using 2 tangos, taking 2 tangos worth of harass for just getting 1 creep. So yeah, just staying on the defensive, waiting, just chilling. It's the lane is pushing, you don't have to rush anything. You have a stick. Gets 1 CS lull, but then immediately goes for the Nether Ward. I'm not sure if he actually kept an eye on the creeps, but I don't know if he would have prioritized getting the Nether Ward over the creeps. Probably not, but he gets all the creeps too, so it's pretty good. He runs up to buy his Quelling Blade. Gets back. This is 1 CS, but it's worth it. Secure the range creeps. I can fast forward a bit right now.
Regeneration.
He's waiting a bit more to buy his items, which I agree with. Here at first I would personally probably have bought on Aquila, but he goes for the alternate a bit, but I probably bought a Wraith Band and Sage's Mask so I could make the Aquila, but he does something a bit different, like recipe of course as well. But he goes for the full salve, Wraith Band, and because someone said Kiribati base, he goes for another pair of tangos too. Which is obviously the correct choice. I'm not saying mine was better. He was running low on regen. There's gonna be a lot more harass from this lane, so Warlock to be down here as well, so it's definitely the correct choice going for more regen and just the Wraith Band. Along with the wand. If he went for the mask, he wouldn't have either tangos or healing salve. Now he gets ganked, but they don't have any stones, so they can't really kill him. So he gets back, and this is where I also learned something, because of the healing ward first. And then he goes back, I'm like, okay, this is where you drop your Wraith Band and use your stick, right? Because you're low on mana and health, you'll pretty much get full of both if you use your stick, but he backpacks his Wraith Band and then uses his salve instead, because what he realizes, or what he knows, is that the only way the enemy kill him if he's either low in lane, Or they somehow nuke him down. And even if he has stick charges and full HP, there's actually no way they can kill him. You're gonna see it in a bit. What actually paid off using the one. And it's not like he needs mana that much. He can use it, sure, but
Mine. Is mine.
still staying on the defensive. Like, notice how he's staying very defensive in this lane, but he's still third on the network chart. He's thinking about going for it, but he doesn't want to go that deep. There's 3 heroes. Taking some RS. Getting cooked. I think it's gonna skip through this. So, lane is going pretty well, right? He's still third. They have top 3 networks. This game is going really well for them. He knows he's good. He's Gucci. He's done well. Yeah, this is where he gets going on. Like, I know they probably would have killed it. Wouldn't have killed him even if he had like 5 stick charges or something, which he would have had otherwise. Like if he used the stick earlier, stuff this out. It's still like a safe play, because if they had +1 hero, maybe they would have been able to kill him if he didn't have stick. Either way, he's pretty much full mana now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Very small note. He should have. I would have personally sent like maybe like Tango or Self plus Sage's Mask before when you saw Bloodseeker use the courier, but I personally think that's a better play. But I'm not. It's a small difference anyway.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And again, like you could have sent courier bottom when Sky's using it. Full. There's not really any excuse to do it here if you want to get the Aquila.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures
But yeah,
are
small,
fortified. Dire's
very
middle
small
tower
mistakes.
is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, he's 1k gold. Gets a flask from Rubik. Believe this is where he buys his Aquila instead of Tangos. And he queues up the Urn of Shadows. This is because his neither is 5 or 4 wants to get an urn, and Nyx is pretty farm, so he can get like other items like Blink and stuff. Yeah, and obviously urn is a really good item on Spectre. The mana regen, this stats armor versus this lineup makes it more tanky. And yeah, I agree with this because you don't like your supports don't want to get it, so might as well get it on Spectre, which is really good hero to get it on.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But still, like, he's not pushing the lane at all because he knows he versus Pokemon Shadow Demon. He can't push it all, so he's just staying back. Sometimes pushing the wave out, but never trying to push the tower. He's like 3 heroes bottom. I believe this is where he goes for. He's pushing out the wave and going jungle. Or is it where he goes top? No. Bought the urn. Pushing out the wave, going jungle, maximizing farm as much as he can. But Bloodseeker Ruptures Void Top, goes Haunt, because the enemy carry. He knows Bloodseeker uses TP, so he's just gonna go jungle. He sees all enemy heroes bottom, so this is safe jungle farm for him.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's waiting here for the rune. He's gonna get. After he gets the rune, he's gonna TP bottom. I guess this is because Rubik is farming mid, Bloodseeker is farming top. they can actually force like the enemies away from tower here and get the rune. I'm not sure why actually he doesn't take the rune here, even though he could have had the chance. I'm not exactly sure why, but he doesn't do it. Maybe he thought it was taken or something. Here's the ward, like, just gonna show you what I mean. Like here, he could have ran straight to get the rune. He kind of got 2 runes, but instead he just kills the ward and get a creep. And yeah, Shadow actually does 2 runes, so I think that's a misplay. Again, small misplays, but I mean bounty runes are pretty important. I would have gotten 4 otherwise. But either way, he's doing a really good job in this game. Like, they have 4k in the lead, second net worth. Shipping out clarities, good thing to do on Spectre. He buys threats, he doesn't really need movement speed. The enemy has a lot of slow and stuff, so he just buys it to farm and, you know, spam dagger. And like, it makes you more tanky as well in chrono and stuff. It's gonna be jungling for a bit, like just staying here in this area, farming the waves, playing the creeps. Yeah, instead of committing to the jungle, like maybe like he daggered this way, so he could have gone clearing this camp. But like, the thing is, these camps give very little gold. It's like 90 gold at max, probably like 60, 75 or something. I don't think it's 90 gold. I think it's 80 gold max. But so he just stays between, like, that's 2 melee creeps basically, right? So he just takes these 2 camps, doesn't go too far away from the lane, stays in this area, and they set up a kill on Shadow Demon. Yeah, he doesn't miss these creeps because they did that, and he gets earn charges as well. Now creeps are spawning. He's just pushing out the wave so he can get the jungle creeps after. He's going for, I think he kills his creep wave and then he goes jungle. He's pushing out the wave while he can. He's a vision of heroes here, so.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Safe farm for my boy, Ame. Hits us level 10 as well, gets health regen total, always good. Just like, gonna pause if you don't mind. Alright, I'm big. So he sees like, he knows that Void and TA in this area, so he can stay in this, like this part, but he doesn't go much further. He saw Void and TA back off though, so he's going back to jungle. He haunts. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rewind here. I forgot this was here it happened. It's a really good play. He haunts top. Here, there's a big fight. Like literally every hero is here. Pogna's sitting in. He's gonna see Shadow Demon as well. So he just kills off TA, then he goes back bottom because there's 9 heroes top. I know 3 of them died, but there's 9 heroes top. That means this farmer is completely safe and he can just go for it. And I like that. Just stay top. Like, even if you maybe like help get 1 kill, 1 or 2 earn charges, like, and after you're gonna be stuck at the enemy side of the map, you know, like when your team have to run, so he gets these creeps and 2 jungle camps, and the next wave 2, I believe. I would not done this myself. I would have probably stayed, maybe haunted. I couldn't really haunt anywhere else, so I guess I would have stayed. And then maybe TP'd, but now yes, both TP to rotate elsewhere as well. Runes are coming up. Void is showing top, but TA is missing. So, as long as he has the TP, he can't really die, because they only have Golem as stun. and Shadow Demon disrupt. Shadow Demon showing top, they use Golem, and Chronos and cooldown from fight, so as long as he's TP, he can't die really.
Blessings.
So he's staying bottom. Probably would have gone for the rune here myself. Feel like he's undervaluing a runes a little bit. He doesn't use his TP here. I would have probably kind of panicked TP'd maybe, but he's very confident, I guess, and he earns up and stays here. Next up, he queues up the Manta. It's because Bloodseeker wants to get the Radiance, and you know, you don't want to give Shadow Demon that much value because it's a really good Radiance game, so it's better to get a Bloodseeker, and if you get some mana, it's one less kill threat from the combination of like Warlock has a lot of debuffs, there's traps, and the Crepify, and he gets the Diffusal afterwards, so it makes a lot of sense. Now you see 4 heroes mid. This is where I don't really like. I'm not sure if he's looking map at all, like, cause he literally saw 4 heroes mid. I'm not sure why he's playing so defensive. Like again, he saw Void, TA mid, so he's actually gonna miss. Like, I'm not sure what the reason is, but I think it's a misplay. Like one. And they actually get to kill Shadow Demon, but it's still like a full creeper miss, and they probably would have killed Shadow Demon anyway. Yeah, small misplays anyway. He hasn't died yet, so doing well, but small improvements to be made, from my perspective at least.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And this is about the time you want to play mid lane concept. Top tower is taken, you have a ward there. I probably would ask my supports to get out one this area. You can just be farming this whole area for the next with Haunt. And he is gonna do that very soon. They get a nice kill on Void here. And now he's very unlikely to die now. They only have 2 disrupts. They have Shadow Demon Q and Golems and cooldown, so it's gonna be off soon now. T is pushing top. I believe this is where he kills creeps and go top. Oh, they fight bottom first. He gets 2 kills on the backlines on Warlock and Shadow Demon. Good focus. And he TP's top immediately because he's not gonna do much to the push bottom. Like they have Bloodseeker and the other ones, he's enough, and it's better for him to defend top while getting farm. That's his job.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they even get a kill on TA. I don't remember this. Very good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now yes, Manda has sent himself 1 clarity. Always good to have like 1 or 2 clarity as a Spectre. Mana regen is good for obvious reasons. This is where he makes... No, not yet, no, right. Very soon now. He makes a play I don't like.
Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like, right here you saw TA and Void bottom, so you could easily... You're gonna see the effects of this in a bit, but
Radiant's bottom
I would
tower
argue to
is under attack.
at least send the illusions top. See 4 heroes bottom and you saw Void in the jungle. Like that's 5 heroes bottom. I don't really see any reason not to put pressure on this lane because
Radiant's bottom
what you're gonna
tower
see,
is
you're
under
gonna
attack.
see it a bit, but it's Radiant getting a free tower
Radiant's
and pushing
bottom tower
even
has
pressure
fallen.
tier 2. Like, meanwhile Radiance is getting nothing. They could have been getting this tier 2 tower top, either forcing them to back, making it a 4v4 because you have no horn, or you would simply lose like at least half a tower top. I mean, he's not even looking at the fight, but there's literally 5 heroes there. He's just farming Asians. Like,
Dire's
it's not
middle
even.
tower
I don't
is
think,
under
even think it's
attack.
more gold than lane creeps. So there's literally no. I don't see any reason not to go there. Because without Chrono, which they use bottom, and Golem, which is in cooldown for the fight before, like I just don't see why you wouldn't be playing like by the deadline. You're getting 2 runes, pressuring the tower. Like Dire simply wouldn't have been able to make such a fight, at least without a sacrifice, which would have almost been their T2 tower. So it's a play A. One of the reasons I decided to make this a video. Sees TA and Void and Warlock bottom. So yeah, you can just be pushing top 4 heroes in your jungle. I don't think he's using his mans very well. I would definitely use it to push waste more. Okay, so here we're gonna see a play. I'm gonna slow down a bit. He dives the Warlock, and he's gonna, cause he sees 2 TPs here. He has to get out of here. Like, so you see both TA, Void, and Pogna like go topic, right? TA TP back and one top. You saw a trap, put a trap and use it, and you saw 2 TPs, and you go bottom. I think like if you wanna use the Horn for Warlock, I think that's fine. If you think that's worth it, I'm not gonna argue with that logic. But after that, you see 3 heroes TPing top, and you saw the Shadow Demon here. That means this farm bottom completely free. No one is taking this farm. This is way better. Bloodseeker can farm this jungle. Instead, you're gonna force Bloodseeker to go mid, where either your Sky or your Nyx could have taken this farm while you could have been farming bottom. Like there's just no reason for this play. He's gonna play, but just like farming pattern he's gonna make. Like completely free farm bottom. TA, Pogna, Void, 3 enemy cores, no TP, but he's just jumping. And he's even gonna waste like 10 seconds waiting for next creep, and he doesn't even have Horn. So like, I don't know. I don't like this play. Play, but decision. Like he missed like he got like 1 or 2 Asian camps when he could have gotten like 2 creep waves and put pressure on the tower. Maybe even have taken the full tower. And it was not a very important tower, but tower is a tower. It's gold. It's more gold than he would have gotten. So, but again, small mistakes. Gets grown up. It's mad. I don't think he's gonna die here. Actually, it turns out to be a pretty good fight for Radiant. Yeah, very good fight for Radiant. They use Chrono and Rock, but still die. You lose 4 heroes, and they only kill 2 supports. Gives out the BKB next. I'd rather, or a bit more controversial item on Spectre, at least like this early. But I think it's fine. I am not questioning it, at least. I believe in Ame's decision making here. However, I do want him to send like 1 or 2 clarities. Did I kill off the Shadow Demon? I believe they get the TA2 here. Yep. Very good. He didn't go top for the farm. He went back to the fight instead. Yeah, sitting top net worth 2,000 above the Bloodseeker, who's 2nd place.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yes, the BKB ready to fight. Use up the Fusel next. Makes sense with the mana. Void is dead. And along with TA, so safe boost top. At least for 30 seconds he's safe. Like, he can't die. I was swapping Quelling Blade with CB probably, but he sees TA TV here, so I think you can just get back here. Void's gonna respawn soon. Okay, he actually decides to go for Roche even though TA leaving. Do you have a sentry? I don't like that rush. Because... yeah, they're just too many rushing, and they didn't even sentry, so... Alright, they're going back, never mind. They could have had a trap in there. Okay, they're not going back. Never mind, again. They could have easily had a trap and rush. Which would have meant that if Void CP'd there with Warlock, I think maybe Dire could have taken a fight, but alright, never mind. They killed TA. I think TA is dead. He immediately haunts into the back lines, kill off the Shadow Demon. So there'll be no annoying save, and they get the Pugna as well. As Furious dead for Dire. Only 1/3 Radiant. Back to player perspective. But now it definitely makes sense to go off into Roche. Also, takes the Aegis. Very unlikely that Spectre will die, especially now that he has BKB. And he got the... Actually, I didn't even see this. He went for the dagger slow. I probably would have went the health here, but again, I trust in Ame's decision making. It is a lot of slow, but 500 health is a lot of health, but I guess he just doesn't think that he will die, simply. Right now I think he could have been playing again, like, I think he's jungling a bit too much generally, like, he could have been pressuring top right here. Like, he sees all heroes bottom. It's easy, go top, good pressure on tower. But he does decide to go for the fight instead. I don't think that's wrong, going for the fight, but just like the general jungling thing when vision of all enemy heroes, the pressuring lanes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bit questionable, maybe. I don't think he would have died, but there's still a 10 seconds PKB. But I mean, instead of that, you could have saved Haunt. I don't really disagree, but he could have been top. Okay, he actually ended up dying with this play, and I guess we can conclude that I was correct in this case, because he would have gotten this top tower. What did he get off that Haunt? Only TA, who probably would have died anyway, right? But still, he's trading his own life and Haunt and a 9 seconds PKB, sorry, instead of getting this top tower for free. Like, no risk, pretty much. As long as you like the vision here, they can't take me shrine. As long as you get vision of this area, you would have gotten a top tower. Just gonna fast forward until he respawns. What's the point of watching the game without him? Yeah, generally not playing enough around the top lane, but still making very few mistakes, but not playing perfect, according to me at least. You're 5k player.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Scared of war because he's chrono, he can actually die to that, since he didn't pick health talent.
Time is money.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He saw Void was top, so he's not going there. He's just staying on the defensive, waiting for his team to rotate. He sees 3 heroes top. You gotta be a bit careful here. He's actually completely forced Void out of this fight. Alright. I mean, Star can fight that way, and you can just farm and push out wave. Gonna hold in here. Just gonna chase down Void actually. No. You can't decide who to go for.
Suffer the ravages of time.
He actually ends getting nothing out of that. Or what? I think Void played that really okay. He survived, alright. Yeah, he got nothing out of that really, but they still won the fight. So just like personal from Ame, he didn't really do much there.
Dire's top tower is under
Just chasing
attack.
different people, never really killing anyone. But yeah, still obviously doing very well in this game. Selling Urn, not making a full vessel. It's because like it's not a great Urn game. Like Urn is good, but like it's not a great vessel game. I meant the only healer is just basically Warlock, and I mean these heroes are not high regen, high health heroes, so makes sense not going for the vessel. Especially because it takes a slot as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is
Stays
under
bottom
attack.
to defend with dagger. Pushes away TA. Should be a bit careful. You know why it's bottom, missing, not showing top. Around bottom. With the crony could kill all for Ame with TA. Yeah, he's playing very safe because of this. I think I can put it to 2-4 for a bit. Yes, haunt. Excuse me. That was a very questionable disruption, not gonna lie. Anyway, haunts mid. Goes back. Almost dies. I don't. That turned out well, but if he traded his life for TA, I don't think that was worth it. I mean, he should have died there. TA just stopped his attack. But he survived, so it's good for them, but I don't know if it was a good play. Since he should have died. We go top here. T is dead. Void is no chrono. It's free farm top. It's
Radiant's
mid.
middle tower is under attack.
Guess he lets Ruby get it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Maybe that was his reasoning. Goes for hard next. Can get behind this, but still I would just prefer the 500 health and maybe like a Abyssal Blade if you got a gun instead of this hard. I don't think it would have been tanky enough. Abyssal over 20 MS slow in my opinion. Now he goes to put out top. But doesn't do it too aggressively because Void is missing. Now he does. He sees Void. I think he saw Void. He does now at least. XD. Alright. This should be game. I mean, there's not much point, like, there's not much to say about this. I mean, he haunts into Chrono, but he can't really get killed, given how tanky he is, so, I mean, They just kill off them. I'm not sure if there's much point to analyze anything. I think we can just check. Pretty sure they just win the game here. 26k in Limber Fleet. Kills off Bogner. Kills off Warlock. Alright, this game is over. But yeah, I think main part I think I learned a couple of things from this game, especially from in like the laning stage, how to handle this Spectre, staying even more defensive than I am currently, shipping more regen. We went for the urn. I agree with that. What I disagreed with, but also his map rotations were usually really good. What I disagreed was farming jungle too much instead of playing around top when there's like, or bottom when there's like, he knew that the enemies that had killed front of him, on him, had no TPs, no way to rotate. Basically meaning he could have gone safe farm and let his team get the farm he was taking from them instead. Like, basically like halving, cutting his team's total farm in half instead of just getting solo farm and experience and letting his team do that as well. Actually queuing all this time. And yeah. Basically didn't play it around top enough for me to be completely 100% satisfied, but I think he played very well, made few mistakes. And yeah, that's it. I don't know how much I got in depth and how much you learned, but that's like the things I kind of got out of this. And like even Ame makes mistakes, boys. At least according what I think is correct. So that's it. See you next time.